NCAA Division III Men's Basketball Championship at Tarleton Pavilion on the campus of Swarthmore College. Tonight's second-round game features the St. John Fisher Cardinals versus the Swarthmore College Garnet. As we honor our great nation, the men and women serving our country at home and abroad, we will now be presenting our national anthem.
Welcome in, everybody, to the Tarleton Pavilion for the Division III men's second round. Last night, Swarthmore just absolutely trounced SUNY Delhi. Final score was 93-63. Just a major Swarthmore advantage. Had control nearly the entire game. And the opponent, St. John Fisher, beat Whitworth College 74-59. So these teams meeting right now. And in just a few moments, starting lineups announced, and they will play the winner of Keene State and Tufts University. With just 1 minute left in that matchup, Keene State leads 67-62. But we're focused right now, ladies and gentlemen. Swarthmore making their way to the floor. Dan Cook last night for St. John Fisher was absolutely just a monster. 20 total points, 15 total rebounds, was a plus 15. Luke Nichols, happy to join you on the Centennial Conference Digital Network for this second round matchup. St. John's wins a tip, but George Visconti comes down with it after the tip from Dan Cook, and Visconti will now rise from 3 and get us started early. George Visconti last night was a plus 27 with 21 total points. And he had a shot going from the get-go, just like at least it seems like he does tonight after that first wide-open triple. Connor Recor with some fancy movement. Gentile kicks it out to Cook. Recor has a mismatch down low. Capri's with tough defense on Cook, forces up the bad shot, and Hansen gets the rebound, moving the other way. Dumps it off to Capri's with a lane to the rack, lost the ball. Official saying he got a loss. Right-handed post hook falls, an early quick start for the Garnet, leading 5-0. And a travel called against number 3, Jack Foley. A turnover forced by Swat. Another offensive chance. But Ryan Gentile had the ball for a few moments there. Was a team high plus 21, playing 30 total minutes. And you should expect to see a heavy dosage of this starting 5. None of the bench players were a positive in the plus-minus category. Only the starters were in the positive. What a look from D'Angelo. Hansen doesn't take the 3, driving in with the right hand, and the bucket! Garnet out to just an incredible start so far. 7-0 early on. And haven't missed from the field. Cal Hansen at the stripe and will convert the 3-point play. Cal Hansen is 60% free throw shooter on the year, but 100% in his first trip of the night. Gentile guarded by Visconti, dumps it off. Cook looking for Recor, has a mismatch but too high, picked off by D'Angelo, running the length of the floor. They're going to pull it back out, finds Visconti along the wing, doesn't take the 3. Garnet going to get set in their offense. Visconti fading away from the mid-range, off to the right, but an offensive rebound. Capri's right back up and in. An early double-digit lead for the Garnet. St. John Fisher has only put up one look, and it was there's another one from the top of the key, and the friendly roll from Connor Recor finally gets the Cardinals on the board. But I was mentioning, their only look before that was the contested layup that wasn't even close from Dan Cook. Capri's now in the low block. One pump fake, kicks it right back out. Hansen, top of the key, triple, can't fall. Rebound Foley. Cook with an advantage against Visconti, spinning along the baseline, draws the foul, and one. So a very quick recovery from the Cardinals as they went down 10-0, now with a chance to only make it a 4-point deficit with back-to-back trips. Cook makes it a 4-point deficit. D'Angelo on the wing, kicks to the corner. Shaw had a big game with 14 points last night on incredible efficiency, just like the rest of the team. Now 10 on the shot clock. Swarthmore. Not much movement from Shaw, standing there. Now uses the screen from Capri's, but an offensive foul against Michael Capri's. Stuck out the elbow. And not smart from Michael Capri's. Only about 3 minutes and some change into this matchup. And one of those fouls, I mean, he's going to be just as upset with himself as is head coach Landry Kozmalski. But just one of those fouls that you can completely avoid. Such a big body down there, you don't really need to stick out the elbow. You're a big enough and large enough presence to where elbow is just unnecessary. But we move on. Swarthmore back on the defensive end. Entry pass in. Cook corrals it, guarded by Corzine. Can't hit the layup. Corzine checks in as well with Eddie Paquette. Corzine and Visconti like this two-man game. They go to it every now and then whenever they're both in the game. Corzine now in the low block. Likes the drop step. Can't go to it this time. Has to kick it back out. Driving baseline, double team, finds Paquette open from the corner, knocks it down. Great patience from the Garnet offense. Didn't have much, but just the off-ball movement from Eddie Paquette made all the difference. Visconti on the assist as well. Ricoeur has a mismatch, and it should be, a defensive foul they're calling against Vinny D'Angelo. But Connor Ricoeur had that right arm very much extended right around the chin neck area of D'Angelo. But D'Angelo gets called for it. As a timeout is taken. Will be a full timeout. 19 seconds remaining in that Keene State and Tufts game. Keene State leads 73-69, so a 4-point lead with 19 seconds. May feel good, but hey, this is March. Anything can happen. Let's go through some more numbers throughout the D3 tournament. John Carroll trails Oswego State late in the second half, 62-54. Johns Hopkins, in-conference rival of Swarthmore, leads Hamilton 54-43. Nichols University leads Middlebury 39-36. Wisconsin Whitewater leads CWRU 38-34. Mary Washington leads Stockton 31-27. Scranton, just a bit north in the state of PA, trails Randolph-Macon 13-6. But Randolph-Macon, the assumed favorite of this year's tournament, winning it last year, and a very strong team this year. We're the number one seed, I'm pretty sure, for the entire year. St. Joseph's of Connecticut leads Williams 25-10 early on in the first half. And some ECAC action. Alvernia beats Newman 73-68, and Alfred beats Allegheny 88-68. Back out of the break. Same starting five for St. John Fisher. Cole Thompson drives in, throws it up to Gentile, who just barely saves it, right back into Dan Cook. 30 seconds remaining. Cook gonna have to go to work. Spinning past Corzine, but Corzine stuffs him, and they'll get a jump ball, but it will stay Fisher basketball. So if anything, wow, that was a very quick jump ball call by the official. That, I mean, although Fisher, they do get to reset, only with 1 second though, so got to get off a look quick. Surprised they didn't just kind of let it play out because of the stuff from Corzine. Double teaming Cook, Gentile gets it, can't get the shot off. Shot clock violation. Give credit to the official out by the hash, kind of in front of the fans. He kind of realized that there should have been less than 1 second on the shot clock, so called the violation quickly. Vinny D'Angelo, after a short rest, checks back in. Finds Corzine on the low block, guarded by Cook. Cook offering a lot of pressure, has the knee right in the backside of Corzine. Corzine now double team, just gets it away. D'Angelo open from the corner, got it! St. John Fisher moving quickly the other way, hits down the right-handed layup. Cross-court pass to Cal Hansen, but the defender was there, so right back to Vinny D'Angelo. Corzine offers a screen. Shaw now on the wing. 5 seconds remaining. Shaw got to go to work. Fading away. Mid-range short. Corzine gets it right back. A shot clock violation. If Corzine wasn't falling out of bounds, maybe would have had a good look, but still was kind of double teamed right under the basket. Would have been a tough attempt as TJ Chapman checks into the game for Cal Hansen. Bring up the ball, Akinlana Papula for the Cardinals. Dan Cook remains in the game, the only other starter being Gentile, who has the ball now. Paquette pokes it away, but Gentile recovers. Rising from three, Gentile hits it. Ryan Gentile, I mentioned, was very, very strong in that second half last night. He's made all the right decisions as the primary ball handler for this St. John Fisher team. As an off-ball foul is called, the number 1 Akinlana Popula of the Cardinals. So you heard only their second team foul of this half. Swarthmore at 3, so relatively low numbers for now. Paquette finds D'Angelo, rising for the mid-range deuce, and he hits it. They've been running that play all year long. TJ Chapman got a bucket off it last night, and Vinny D'Angelo has scored at least 30 points from that play alone. Gentile off the pick and roll with Cook, just barely gets it into the corner. Swarthmore playing a zone defense, rising from deep and knocking it down. Matt Letko, all the confidence in the world on that look. It's the risk you take when you run a zone defense as Swarthmore leads 18-14. Shaw, quick trigger. Bank is open late on a Saturday night. Colin Shaw answers the triple with a triple. 21-14, Gentile kick to the corner. Watch that pivot foot, maybe slid a bit. Cook taking the three, just rimming out. Daniel Cook only took 1 3-point attempt last night. His first one tonight as well. Corzine, double team, man slips. Shaw open, can't hit it off the back iron, but TJ Chapman there for the long offensive rebound. D'Angelo wide open, takes it way off, but Paquette, another offensive rebound. Shaw, he's going to try again. He's got it this time. Another timeout taken by the St. John Fisher bench as they trail by 10 yet again. 30-second timeout will stay with you and give you an update that Keene State has defeated Tufts University 77-73. And if you're a Swarthmore Garnet fan, you may remember last year in the tournament, the Garnet falling to Keene State in the first round, 83-84. Michael Capri's had 27 points and 13 rebounds, so a monster game from him. But the team shot only 29% from beyond the arc. Keene State, went 18 of 25 from the free throw line. Swarthmore made all 10 of their attempts, but only took 10 free throw attempts. So when a team more than doubles your free throw attempts, it's going to be tough to win that game. Numbers early on for either side. Both teams shooting at a remarkable clip. 64% from the field for the Garnet, 62% for the Cardinals, and then from beyond the arc, 75% for St. John Fisher and 62% for the Garnet. Popula remains in the game. Dan Cook takes a seat. Connor Record checks back in. Ryan Gentile on the bench as well. Driving in with the left hand. Got bumped. Will be a shooting foul committed by Colin Shaw. That is number 0, Brendan McCroy, at the line to shoot 2. Had 2 free throws last night with 4 total points. Had 1 field goal. And like I mentioned, comes off the bench and was a -4 last night in his 1 tick under 14 minutes. Knocks down the second. 24-16. Swarthmore still leads. George Visconti and Michael Capri's back into the game, with D'Angelo and Corzine taking a seat. Great off-ball defense from the Cardinals, but an on-ball foul committed by Connor Ricoeur. Only his first personal foul. Eddie Paquette to inbound off a stack motion from the Garnet. Right into Visconti with 20 seconds on the shot clock. Plenty of time to go to work. Capri's nearing the low post, now double teamed and fouled by the second man of that double team, Matt Letko. 11:38 remaining as we'll reset from under the bucket. Gets it inbound again. Quick substitution. Cal Hansen will check in for TJ Chapman. Chapman was a spark plug last night off the bench. Had 8 points and some big-time buckets in that second half, although the Garnet were leading by a large margin at that point. Visconti on the elbow, driving into the low block, and a clear foul. Again by Matt Letko. Truly not sure what he's trying to tell the official. Yeah, your hands were straight up, but your entire upper body was leaning over into George Visconti, so not many guys are going to get away with that one. I'll put it that way, so can't be too upset about committing the foul. So another inbounds play as 3 quick fouls from St. John Fisher. Visconti on the low block, fading away with the right hand, and he got it. Just barely coming off that screen from Capri's. And the mental awareness, realizing you're that close to the bucket. You got to put up a shot or pass it quickly. Just that quick decision making makes a world of a difference. Mid-range 2 is good from Brendan McCroy. Off the dribble, didn't have much and just found an opening. And again, quick decision making. Spotting up and knocking down. Capri's wide open off the slip to the bucket. 28-18. Papula calling out his team's set. Handed off to Panara, right back over. Another mid-range 2, this time rimming out Capri's on defensive glass. Paquette thought about it. Hansen will take it. The possible 4-point play from Cal Hansen. Big time 3 from Cal Hansen. Got it in stride, foul on Akinlana Papula. Was there a bit too late, and Hansen landed on his feet, so it wasn't a landing space, but he just got smacked right on his offhand, I believe it was, on his shot attempt. His first 3-point make of the game. Now at 7 points. As of now, the leader for this Garnet team in points as they lead 32-18. Dan Cook checks back in along with Ryan Gentile. And first minutes for Eric Kegler. McCroy slipping and falling. They wanted to travel. Not going to get it. Deep 3 taken. Ooh, and he knocked it down. Eric Kegler. First seconds into the ball game, really, and a deep 3. Big time answer after that 4-point play. D'Angelo looking to answer and will. The Garnet have more than picked up their strong shooting from last night. 72% from the field. 70% from beyond the arc. 7 of 10 shooting as well. My goodness, Gentile thought about pulling up from deep. Lost the ball. There's the triple from the corner. Offline. What an effort from Dan Cook. My goodness. Shielded off Corzine, although he was behind him. Kind of tipped it to himself and right off of George Corzine to give his team another chance on the offensive end. Still 11 seconds on the shot clock. Eddie Paquette in for Visconti. Paquette was going for the steal. Someone's got to be open. Gentile is. He'll take it. Too strong. Rebound, Kegler. Kegler right back up and in. Eric Kegler with 5 quick points. He's only played 2 minutes. Curzon double team. Has to get it away. Is it a jump ball or a foul? I couldn't make out the call from the official. And they'll change it to a jump ball, actually. The official from half court overruled the baseline official, but Swarthmore will keep possession regardless, and the possession arrow will flip. Entry pass into D'Angelo, gets it in quickly to Curzon. Curzon right back out. D'Angelo's 3 off the back iron. Rebound on the floor. Paquette with great hustle. They'll get a fresh 20. D'Angelo pops out. Five seconds remaining. Curzon got to go to work. Lost the ball. Cook may have tipped it out, and Gentile, right place, right time, got the steal. Kegler looking for Cook. Cook lost it. Paquette diving on the floor, but is out of bounds as he was trying to save it. Would have been off of Dan Cook's knee as he just kind of fumbled the catch, but I appreciate the hustle again from Eddie Paquette. If there's one thing that the freshman Eddie Paquette does not lack, it's heart and hustle. I'll tell you that much. Asking if it should be a technical change of possession, which would allow St. John Fisher to get a fresh 30 on the shot clock instead of 20. The official saying no. Keep it at 19. He never had hold of the ball, just kind of rolled right out of bounds as Visconti right back in for D'Angelo. Croy thought about the 3, pulls it back out. Kegler tried to get the backdoor, caught the Foley. Offensive foul on Eric Kegler for the moving screen. Garnet will take over, leading 35-23. Visconti driving in, has Shaw open from the wing. Can't hit it off the back iron. Curzon fighting for the rebound, but knocked out of bounds. And it will stay Garnet basketball. The baseline official ruled St. John Fisher ball at first, but I thought it was clear that Eric Kegler just misplayed it and tipped it off his hand. Maybe he thought that Curzon got a piece of it as he was falling out of bounds, but did not. Hansen gets it on the inbound. Finds Paquette immediately into Curzon. Right back out. Hansen right back to Curzon. Quick ball movement. As I believe we have an off-ball foul. Yes, it'll be on Dan Cook. A bit too aggressive, trying to deny George Curzon the touch in the low post. That's what George Curzon really does well, is just gain that position in the low post. He's big and strong, and he's got the length. We'll take a short break and be back. 35-23, Swarthmore leads. Teams exiting their huddles after the timeout. With Swarthmore free throws coming up, it'll be George Corzine at the line for a 1-and-1 opportunity. Corzine, a 57% free throw shooter on the year, 26 of 45 in total. Cannot hit the first. So defensive rebound, moving the other way. Corzine left his man in the corner. Foley can hit it. Cook, another rebound, but throwing it right back to Cal Hansen. Tried to spike it off of Corzine. Went right through his legs. Paquette open from the wing, knocks it down. The incredible three-point shooting continues for the Garnet. Foley with a great look from Kegler, just couldn't find a shot. Caught it when he was right under the bucket. Gentile, the quick jab three off the back iron. Great look from Ryan Gentile. Just impressive sometimes what a simple jab step can do to open up space. Corzine double team. Now Cook takes over possession. Corzine stripped by Dan Cook, and it will stay. Swarthmore possession. As you may have heard, Vinny D'Angelo and Michael Caprice back in for the Garnet. They take over for Cal Hansen and George Corzine. Visconti will take the mid-range two, high arcing, too strong. Gentile the rebound. 38-23, 6:49 remaining in the first half. Cook with the head of steam, spinning, looking for Ricoeur, finds an opening, and gets the easy look. D'Angelo looking to answer quickly, cannot. He's done that so well all year. St. John Fisher, good transition defense, was ready for it, and a very quick answer from Brendan McCroy. Cutting the lead to 11 for the Cardinals after two quick layups. Two strong looks at the rim as well. D'Angelo kind of stuck at the top of the key. Caprice driving in, double team is nearing, puts up the right-handed hook, and too strong. St. John Fisher with some momentum, looking to build on it. Gentile driving in against Paquette, trying the fadeaway, too short. Visconti finds Caprice, Caprice gets it through the contact. No foul call, but enough to make it look a bit awkward for Caprice. But will take two all day long. Gentile spots up from above the elbow, offline. Rebound Shaw, 40-27, Swarthmore looking to take the momentum back, and a quick steal by Ricoeur. Shaw tried the bullet pass into Caprice to no avail. McCroy rising, can't hit. And Caprice tried to force it into the low block, was triple teamed. Quick entry pass to Foley, and gets the fast break layup. 40-29. Some good defense as of late from St. John Fisher. Swarthmore really having to work for any bucket they get. Paquette open from the wing, got the three again. Eddie Paquette, unbelievable shooting from beyond the arc. We'll take a short break. Stick with us on the Centennial Conference Digital Network as Swarthmore with just an absolute heater to start this game, leading 43-29. Welcome back after the break with Swarthmore leading 43-29. St. John Fisher to start with it, and it looks like Swarthmore coming out in their full court press. Long pass from Gentile, completes it to Foley, but can't finish at the rack. Would have called that a touchdown before I called that 2 points. D'Angelo being hounded by Kegler. Just about 4 minutes remaining in this first half of action. High intensity first half. Paquette stuck on the elbow, just gets it away. 7 seconds remaining, D'Angelo. Got to go to work spinning, driving the lane, finds Hanson open from the corner, and he hits it. Truly unbelievable numbers from beyond the arc for the Garnet. 10 of 15 in the first half alone. And Eddie Paquette called for the off-ball foul. As Kegler was trying to set the screen. No shots just yet for the Cardinals. As it'll be another side out. But 10 makes from beyond the arc in the first half. Unbelievable. And there's still 3:35 left to play. Kegler had the three earlier, put his entire shoulder into Vinny D'Angelo, and hits the floater. Paquette in an awkward spot, working towards that low block, trying to spin. The post fade is good from Eddie Paquette. Eddie Paquette, have yourself a first half. 4 of 4 from the field, 3 of 3 from deep. Kegler looking to respond, cannot. But an offensive rebound for Ricoeur, ripped away. Loose ball foul called on, looks like they'll get Jack Foley. And will walk the length of the floor for a 1-and-1 opportunity for Cal Hansen. But Eddie Paquette coming off the bench, 13 minutes played, 4 of 4, 3 of 3 from deep. Sorry, my pause is just to make sure I get these numbers right. In the first half alone, Eddie Paquette with 11 points, 7 rebounds, and 6 assists. That's incredible. Hansen hits the first. My goodness, I mean, wow, that's the best half he's played all year. Not a better time for it. Hansen looking to go 2 for 2, and will. Cal Hansen as well. Have yourself a half. Up to 11 points, so the freshman having just a fantastic second round appearance. Hansen actually with 12 points, pardon me. 12 points, Paquette with 11, man. And it's going to be a travel on Dan Cook. Bit confused, but I have to say, looked like a travel to me. Subtle, but that jump stop, and then looked like he kind of shuffled his feet a bit more. Maybe an extra pivot or two that could have gone without. And another moving screen from Michael Caprice. Thought he got set, but was moving maybe just a bit too much at the last second. Let's check the fouls from Michael Caprice. Only a second personal foul, but both of his personal fouls coming from moving screens. Can't be a good feeling. One moving screen feels like it should be worth 3 personal fouls. If you get 2, you might as well. It almost feels like you fouled out of the game. Gentile kicks it over to Ricoeur. One more to the corner. Ooh, slipped right inside the free throw line, and another foul called on D'Angelo. That will be his second of the half as well. His second as St. John Fisher enters the bonus. Number 3, Jack Foley at the line. A 78% free throw shooter on the year. Looking to cut into this 19-point deficit, and will to make it an 18-point deficit for now. 2:17 remaining in the first half. and hits the second. Visconti looked like he wanted to move quick, but the defense was set in time. Now finds Paquette, can't hit the layup. Just didn't put enough on it. Some left to be desired. Cook double teamed again, finds an opening, can't hit the layup this time. Record the offensive rebound. Gentile taking the three from the gray line, can't hit it. Another rebound, Cook this time. Looking for a third chance bucket, and can't get it. Halfway home and back out from Foley. Swarthmore coming away unscathed after two wide open three-point looks. Finds Shaw on the low block, lets his man blow by him, and opens up another 19-point lead. McCroy fouled by Eddie Paquette, had the step on him, so might as well make him earn it from the free throw line rather than give up the easy lay. Paquette's second personal foul as well. Both squads at 8 total team fouls. Matt Mulvey checks in for Eddie Paquette. Mulvey, before injuring that left shoulder, was a prominent figure off the bench, about the 6th, 7th man for the Garnet. Was out for at least a month with that injury. And tough to kind of make your way back, find your stride, get into mid-season, late-season form when you miss so much time in a not even 30-game season, barely a 20-game season. But good to see him back. He can catch fire from beyond the arc at times. Both free throws fall for McCroy. Visconti the other way with 1:10 remaining. Spinning in the lane. Pump fake, looking to get in. Tough shot. Ball batted around. And right back to St. John Fisher. Visconti tried to do it all himself that time. But again, when you're in the paint like that, you throw up a pump fake, you either got to pass it out, and tough to pass it out, so you might as well try and put up a shot. And no one to contest Connor Recor. Hansen was right behind him. So St. John Fisher cutting into this deficit, and another offensive moving screen on the Garnet, this time called against George Corzine. So the Garnet's largest lead was 19. If St. John Fisher can cut it to even just a 10-point deficit before half, they'll be feeling pretty good. Ball knocked away. They're saying it was kicked off of Cal Hansen's foot, so it will stay Cardinals' possession. Currently trailing by 15. McCroy looking to change that. He's got a lot of usage in this first half and has done well. Foley driving in, dumping it off to Cook. Corzine jumped a bit too early, allowing Cook to get the wide open look. Shot clock unplugged. Visconti to take his time and look for one last good shot for SWAT. 7 seconds, got to start moving. Visconti guarded by Cook. Gets it away. Shaw, the deep three. Can't hit it. Rebound Cook. The last second heave. Can't get it off in time. At the end of the first half, the Swarthmore Garnet lead 52-39. But a strong close from the St. John Fisher Cardinals. Second half action coming up shortly. Stick with us on the Centennial Conference Digital Network. Welcome back to the Tarble Pavilion here on the campus of Swarthmore College, located in Swarthmore, PA. Myself, Luke Nichols, on the Centennial Conference Digital Network as the Swarthmore College men's basketball team leads St. John Fisher 52-39 with the start of the second half soon to come in this Division III men's tournament second round. Winner of this game will take on Keene State next week. And if it is Swarthmore, last year in the first round, they lost to Keene State 83-84. Quick numbers, especially individual numbers from the Garnet. Eddie Paquette with his best half of the year. 11 points, 4 of 5 from the field, 3 of 3 from deep, but then still with 7 rebounds and 6 assists, and most of his assists coming within the first 10 minutes. Truly unbelievable numbers. The other freshman, Cal Hansen, 3 of 4 from the field, 2 of 3 from deep, 4 of 4 from the line with 12 points. 3 players with 8. That's Michael Caprice, Colin Shaw, and Vinny D'Angelo. George Visconti started us off with a 3. Only 2 points since. He has 5 total. Leader for St. John Fisher, Brendan McCrory with 10. He came off the bench tonight, but has been a major spark plug for them as we're underway in the second half. St. John Fisher to start with it. And Cook. Cook, top of the key, going to take another triple off to the right. Rebound, Hansen. Unbelievable shooting numbers from the Garnet. Really the last 3 halves, going back to last night against SUNY Delhi, just barely getting it away to D'Angelo at the top of the key. Now 6 seconds. Visconti. Got to get something going. Right-handed shot is blocked. Gets it right back and gets it ripped away from Connor Ricoeur. Strong defense to start the half from St. John Fisher, but really not a ton of movement from the Garnet on offense. Cole Thompson had a quiet first half. Didn't put up a shot, only played 8 minutes. Brendan McCrory taking most of those minutes. Pass too long. And SWAT takes over yet again. The coaches of St. John Fisher, head coach being Mike Grossadonia II, really coaching up their guys. Almost every single play you see them yelling something. Sometimes it's the officials not agreeing with a call or two, but always vocal, always active. D'Angelo to reset over to Shaw in the corner. Still not a ton of movement. Kind of just letting D'Angelo work off ball. Sidestep triple. Top of the key is good. That's the luxury of having the Centennial Conference Player of the Year on your roster. Cal Hansen with a quick steal. Thompson dribbled it off his foot. And Hansen finishes with the right hand. A quick 5-0 run in just about 5 seconds for the Garnet. 57-39, they now lead. Another pass, Cook corrals it this time. 1 pump fake, 2, kicks it right back out. Gentile, deep 3, rims out. Caprice the rebound, D'Angelo. Good decision to pull it back out. Caprice telling them, give it to Shaw. Now wants it on the low block, guarded by Ricoeur. What a look to Cal Hansen. Cross court, knocks down the 3. 8-0 run for the Garnet on 3 straight offensive possessions. Michael Caprice just so smart on the floor, directing all kinds of traffic, making the unselfish play. Not sure how you forget about Cal Hansen wide open beyond the arc. Now 3 for 4. Great defense. Ooh, almost an incredible pass picked off by Visconti. D'Angelo taking it himself with the left hand. 10-0 run. And actually, it was Swarthmore to take the timeout. And a full timeout is taken. Actually, pardon me, they pointed last second to St. John Fisher. full timeout taken by St. John Fisher after that 10-0 run by the Garnet. 62-39 they lead. We'll be right back after this short break. Stick with us on the Centennial Conference Digital Network. Welcome back. Luke Nichols, happy to join you here at the Tarbell Pavilion. And the Swarthmore Garnet just had a 10-0 scoring run in 1 minute and 21 seconds. Unbelievable. 2 threes, one from D'Angelo, another from Hansen, and then a layup from Hansen and a layup from Vinny D'Angelo. Recora looking to put a pause and at least stop the bleeding momentarily, and will. Paquette ended up on the floor a bit hobbled as he runs back. Patient on offense. D'Angelo was open in the block for a moment, but Visconti rises, can't hit it. Rebound batted away. Corzine saves it and finds D'Angelo, who saves it again. Visconti drives in, one pump fake, finds Paquette. Can he hit another? No, he cannot, just rimmed out. His first miss from beyond the arc this game. Now just a measly 3 for 4. From three-point land. Gentile stuck on the block, has to kick it back out to Recor, and they'll reset. Gentile driving in, left-handed layup, way off, but a loose ball foul called on Dan Cook. We're headed back the other way. Dan Cook only his second personal foul. And the first foul by either team in this second half of action. Swarthmore leading by 21. As Colin Shaw's back in. Colin Shaw faked the screen. D'Angelo looking to do it himself again and fouled. Will they get Cook or Gentile? Cook threw up his hands. Oh, they got Jack Foley. My apologies. I was Foley on the foul, not Gentile. Cook, maybe for a moment, thought that he committed the foul. Would have been his third, so D'Angelo to reset with Gentile guarding him. What a pass from George Corzine. The give and go right back to D'Angelo, but St. John Fisher moving quick. Foley under the bucket, gives it right back to Shaw. Shaw a bit stumbled, but a 4-on-2 break. D'Angelo fakes. Driving in, dumps it off. Corzine with the right hand. And the Cardinals need another timeout, now trailing 66-41. A monstrous start to the second half. Just a 30-second timeout will stay here. 12 points in the first half. Or in the second half, pardon me. 12 points already in the second half for the Garnet. And in the first half, their second highest scoring first half of the year, only rivaling last night when they scored 53 total first half points. In the first half, shot 59% from the field, 62% from three. So far in the second half, shooting 66% from the field and 50% from three. Have been absolutely lights out so far. I was speaking pregame Yeah, speaking pregame with Bob Grotz of the Delco Times and kind of mentioning, I wonder if they're going to be able to keep up their hot shooting from last night. If they can, it'll be pretty good, but it's a tall task to continue that level of shooting. Pardon me. And so far, they've accomplished it. Wow. Words were pretty tough that last 30 seconds for me, but back to the action with St. John Fisher to start with it, and a full court press being offered from the Garnet. Gentile gets it across easily, guarded by Cal Hansen. 66-41 is the count. Cook driving in the paint. They wanted to travel, but too strong on his layup attempt. Back the other way. Man, Dan Cook he's had some success on that hesitation once he's on the low block, kind of waiting and finding that lane to put up the easy layup. And that time, unsuccessful. Grozadonia yelling towards McCroy. So like, hey, get on your man, Capri's. Right back to Visconti, mid-range two. Too short. St. John Fisher was in a zone that time, I believe. Looked like a 2-3 zone. A quick glimpse that I saw. Matt Letko hit a three earlier on, doesn't take it that time. Gentile driving in no man's land. Wow, forced it into Dan Cook, but is blocked slightly by Capri's, gets his own rebound and converts through the contact. Risky pass from Ryan Gentile, just barely got it past Michael Capri's. Capri's had his back turned to Cook, and Capri's will have to sit with 3 personal fouls as George Corzine checks in. Offline, offensive rebound though for Letko. Was tipped by, I believe, Colin Shaw. And Letko stayed with it. So McCrory receives a screen from Cook, rising from the elbow, and hits it. So it is a zone from St. John Fisher. Got to watch the wings. With how deadly Swarthmore has been from beyond the arc, they could feast. Hansen will take it with 3 seconds remaining. Way too short, just barely grazing the rim. Wouldn't be surprised if we see a timeout soon from Landry Kozmalski just to kind of set up a game plan for this 2-3 zone. Entry pass into Cook with the advantage again. Shaw draws the foul, and another and one from Dan Cook. A much-needed 6-0 run, a quick 6-0 run from the Cardinals. Still down by 19, but they needed some consistency. Needed even just a minor run to get their spirits back into it. Dan Cook at the line, missed the free throw on the last possession, but good this time. Miscommunication between Hansen and Shaw. Hansen just throws it away. Cook hands off to Foley. Spots up from the wing. Almost got the friendly roll. Big rebound from D'Angelo. 3-on-3 fast break. Kicks it to the corner. Paquette's three. Too strong. Rebound tipped around. Corzine. What a rebound from George Corzine. Tipping it right to himself. Shaw will take it offline. 2 great looks from the Garnet. McCroy, wow, what a shot from Brendan McCroy, taking on the contacts. Maybe thought he was going to get a foul call. That's why he threw it up. And there's the timeout from Landry Kozmalski, 66-50. Swarthmore still leads, but St. John Fisher showing life. Full timeout is taken. We'll take a timeout as well. We'll be right back on the Centennial Conference Digital Network. Welcome back into action here at the Tarbell Pavilion in this NCAA D3 tournament second round winner to move on and play Keene State next week. And some confusion I noticed at the timeout at the scorer's desk. Swarthmore saying they called a 30-second timeout, but the official motion to a full timeout. Assistant coach Shane Leffler went over and was trying to say, hey, we called a 30-second timeout, and the official at the scorer's desk kind of mentioned, and Corzine off a bullet pass from Vinny D'Angelo. That's how you respond out of a 30 and or maybe full timeout. But it seemed like the official gave Leffler the okay, like, hey, yep, you're good. We gave you a 30-second timeout. 3 from McCroy, puts it in. Brendan McCroy off the bench had 4 points last night and has been money tonight, up to 17 points. Shaw looks to answer, cannot. McCroy with the hot hand. Would be surprised if he gives it up, but finds Ricord, who hits the bucket off the screen and roll. 68-55. Swarthmore leading by just 13 now. TJ Chapman checks into the game. Visconti finds himself open. Can't hit the elbow jumper. Gets zone rebound. Looks to get it back out. Finds Shaw. One more up to Chapman. Swinging it around. Visconti open from the corner. Puts in the 3. Getting rewarded for his hustle on the offensive glass. And the bucket to momentarily stop the bleeding. McCroy again. A sigh of relief from the Garnet to see him miss one off back iron. D'Angelo. Oh, man. Vinny D'Angelo took on the 1-on-3 fast break and came out successful. 73-55. Quick run. Thinking about the 3, Visconti with the on-ball defense. A tough fadeaway, way off. D'Angelo, another rebound. Pushing the pace again. 3-on-3 break. No look past the Visconti. Bit offline. Shaw immediately into Corzine, who is fouled. Will they get Letko or Foley? And it will be Matt Letko, the 6'5 junior guard out of Averill Park, New York, will take a seat as another timeout is called. We'll stay here, go over some numbers. Actually, let's check some scores from around the D3 tournament with 1 second remaining. Geez, Stockton leads Mary Washington 68-65, so Stockton could move on or could be sent into overtime if Mary Washington has possession. St. Joseph of Connecticut leads Williams 64-49 with 6 minutes remaining in the second half. Randolph-Macon, easy work so far against Scranton, leading 51-26. Utica trails Rowan 44-31. Rowan just over the Commodore Barry Bridge. Christopher Newport leads Hamden Sydney 39-27. Mount Union on top 44-31 against Lancaster Bible. Wheaton 40-36 over St. Norbert. Washington U leading 30-29 over North Park. Wisconsin Oshkosh leads 21-16 early on against Hope. And East Texas Baptist and Mary Hardin Baylor knotted up at 0 to start the game. 73-55. Eddie Paquette checks back in, ready to inbound. George Visconti, Vinny D'Angelo, that's not George Corzine, that's Michael Caprice. And Cal Hansen in. Fisher still in this 2-3 zone. Caprice finds D'Angelo. Will take it from the top of the key. Offline. Gentile saves it right back to Cook. The hustle from Paquette, not just to allow it to roll out of bounds, allowed Swarthmore to get set defensively. Not to allow an easy bucket. McCroy, right-handed floater is good. Brendan McCroy has been just on one tonight. The 6'1" freshmen. What is it with the freshmen tonight? Cal Hansen, Eddie Paquette, and now Brennan McCrory. All freshmen, all having just unbelievable nights so far. Brennan McCrory. 20 points on the night. My goodness, 20 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist. The Cardinals have had some light success in this 2-3 zone. Hansen wide open. Cal Hansen, such a sweet stroke. Don't often see him miss when he has that much time to get set and hit it in rhythm. Visconti can't believe that he was called for the off-ball foul, trying to guard Connery Core. Only his second personal foul. Vinny D'Angelo with 3 fouls, and Michael Capriz with 3 as well. And Hansen learned that freshman McCrory was with 20. Hansen decided to get 20 as well. A big timeout, but a blocking foul called against George Visconti, and I cannot, but you know what? Figured I might as well let the hometown Swarthmore fans tell you how they feel about that call, because I feel the same way. Truly cannot believe that was not an offensive foul on Connery Core. Clearly hit him with the elbow, but what a steal from Eddie Paquette! The one-handed Antonio Cromartie-like interception. Hansen with another 3! Cook looking to answer, lost it, another steal for Eddie Paquette. Paquette streaking the floor. Left-handed layup is good. What a response after the questionable call from the Garnet. 81-58, they now lead, building their lead yet again. McCroy lost it. But Kegler still has it. Cook open. Ooh, met a brick wall in Capriz, but finished through the contact. And Michael Capriz now has 4 personal fouls. So he'll have to take a seat. George Corzine set to check in. Aiden Godfrey, I can see him on the bench. Looks ready to go if needed. Offered some great minutes in the Centennial Conference Championship against Johns Hopkins. And Capriz most likely with an extended absence. Godfrey may be called upon. Missing the free throw. So Colin Shaw on the rebound, guarded by Kegler in the backcourt. Hansen. Some aggressive defense from St. John Fisher. And I believe didn't really see a call. I believe they just called it a jump ball. So Eddie Paquette will take a seat after getting the 2 steals and the assist to Cal Hansen. Or pardon me, the steal that led to the Cal Hansen 3, and then another steal right into a free layup. Visconti open from the free throw line. Wide open in his office. Kegler open from the corner. The lefty can't hit it off the back iron. D'Angelo, open at the top of the key. Maybe didn't notice it. Could have had a wide open look. Corzine working towards that low block. Swing pass over to Shaw. Shaw just gets it away. D'Angelo now takes the 3. Bit short. Cook on the rebound. Swarthmore leads by 23. Recor with an advantage against Visconti. Great look. And ooh. Almost popped right out. But a good look from Dan Cook. put it right on the money. They were a bit off on some of those entry passes earlier on, a bit too long for Ricoeur and Cook at times. Maybe not enough. It got picked off. So on the money that time. Most likely something they stressed, especially head coach Mike Rosadonia. The second stressed at halftime. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Shaw now over to D'Angelo. 5 seconds, not much movement with the ball. D'Angelo spots up and hits it. The patience for the perfect shot from the Garnet offense. Little dribble handoff from Corzine to D'Angelo. Gentile looks to answer with a fade from the stripe offline. D'Angelo streaking the floor, left hand. They wouldn't have counted the bucket anyway. So it will be a baseline out. 7:02 remaining in this second half. Swarthmore leads 86-62. They get the foul on Matt Letko. We'll take a short break. Stick with us on the Centennial Conference Digital Network. Welcome back after the media timeout. Luke Nichols happy to join you on the Centennial Conference Digital Network with Swarthmore leading 86-62. Visconti off the inbound on the elbow. Plenty of time, 21 seconds remaining. Hansen will spot up from the elbow, off to the right. Rebound, batted around. Shaw comes down with it off the glass and in. Don't often see Colin Shaw work the offensive glass, but love to see it there. McCroy off the alley-oop from Dan Cook. So Dan Cook, two pretty passes from pretty much that same spot on the top left half of the key. One to Ricoeur and another to McCroy. Off-ball foul called on Matt Letko. And that may be his fourth. Yes, it will be. But Brendan McCroy, 8 for 11 from the field, 1 of 1 from deep, 5 of 5 from the free throw line. Good for 22 points. Again, had 4 last night in just about 14 minutes. Now has played 23 minutes. 2 players with 20 points tonight for the Garnet. Cal Hansen with 23. Vinny D'Angelo with the ball now has 20. D'Angelo driving with the left hand. Tried the reverse right hand. Whoa, would have been a big time shot. But a push on the floor. Will they get Letko? No, they will not. It'll be Jack Foley. I saw Letko in the vicinity for a moment. That would have been just a brutal way to foul out of the game with 6:05 remaining. So the Garnet will reset with 20 seconds on the shot clock. D'Angelo going to take the contested mid-range, too short. Tried to rise above the shorter Ryan Gentile, but Gentile with a strong contest. Cook looking to make his own shot, spinning in the lane, pump fake, right-handed post hook. Ooh, would have been a pretty sequence for Daniel Cook. Shaw on the hash. Backdoor cut from George Corzine. And the end of the bench wanted him to slam it home, but was respectful. Showmanship wasn't there. Letko looking to answer, and will. The silky smooth shot from Matt Letko, his second three ball of the contest. 90-67, the Garnet lead. Looking to bleed some clock with McCrory guarding Vinny D'Angelo out by half. Waiting for the screen from Corzine. Now he'll go away. Easy crossover. D'Angelo, ooh, looked to draw the contact. Couldn't get it. Moving quick the other way. No look pass to Letko. Can't finish the tip in. No good as well. Corzine the rebound. D'Angelo, tried the no look of his own, but Gentile with a nice steal. Upcourt pass. Letko going to stop. Took too much time. Foley open from the top of the key. Too short. Floorboard for D'Angelo. Vinny up to 20 points, 8 rebounds, and 8 assists. Eddie Paquette at the top of the key. Kicks it over to D'Angelo into Corzine. Corzine hasn't had much work in the low post. But his bread and butter right there, the one dribble, just power dribble to force himself open. 92 points with 4 minutes remaining. For reference, the Garnet with 93 last night against SUNY Delhi. Stolen by D'Angelo. Gentile pretty much grabbed that pass and a quick layup on the other end with the right hand. Barely any contest offered. Vinny D'Angelo running the floor, making it look easy. 94-67, the Garnet lead. Man, 94 points. It really doesn't feel like this St. John Fisher team has played that poor of defense. It truly is just the shooting from the Garnet. 56% from the field, 53% from three on 30 attempts. There's 16 of 30 from beyond the arc. That's incredible. That is unbelievable. Atop some NBA teams some night. I mean, they've just been on fire back-to-back nights. Only taken 5 free throws in this game. St. John Fisher only 11, but still 5 free throws. 4 out of 94 of your points have come from the line. Unbelievable from the Garnet. Truly just a magical night so far. Winning in the rebounding category, 36-24 with 12 offensive rebounds to St. John Fisher's 7. As a team as well, Swarthmore with 27 assists. St. John Fisher just with 13. Currently their largest lead of the game, 27-point lead. My goodness. Alley-oop to Dan Cook. Oh! We'll count it as a dunk, but what a look. Paquette back in. Matt Mulvey in as well, along with Devin Berger and Aiden Godfrey. So maybe the starter's done. And D'Angelo was close to a triple-double. Quick steal. Gonna spot up from deep. Didn't realize he was that open, but cashes in anyway. Matt Panara. So Vinny D'Angelo, 22 points, 8 rebounds, and 9 assists. Coach Landry Kosmalski not risking his player of the year. As another bucket falls for the Garnet. Eddie Paquette continues his strong night. Cook tries the three and hits it. .240 remaining. Godfrey now checking in at the top of the key. Matt Mulvey as well. Maybe thought about the three. Paquette finds Chapman right through Chapman's hands. Absolute heater of a pass from Eddie Paquette. As number 50, Connor Williams, a.k.a. Big Cozy, checks into the game. Some more substitutions for the Garnet as well. A rightful standing ovation, especially for Eddie Paquette. 15 points and a lot of his damage in the first half, but 15 points, 8 rebounds, and 6 assists off the bench, and 2 steals as well. He was incredible tonight. Koya Goyo, Matt Ward, Toby Thornburg, Julian Levin, and Devin Berger, the 5. Deep 3 offline. Levin had control for a moment, knocked it away himself. So with 2 minutes remaining in this second half, looks like the Garnet will move on. Pass too strong for Big Cozy, sails out of bounds. Devin Berger at the line, finds Ward from the corner, can't hit it. Williams the rebound. Papula draws the foul, will head to the line to shoot 2. Swarthmore will move on to the Sweet 16 round to face Keene State. Keene State on the year 27-1. Going to be a tall task for the Garnet next week. They've played strong all year. They shoot like this. Going to be tough to beat. Matt Ward, another 3 from the corner. Too strong again. Tipped away. Will stay Garnet possession. Oh, man. Connor Williams next to Matt Ward. Oh, Matt Ward, still 6'1", but right there, oh, man, he just. Toby Thornburg over to Devin Berger. Berger. Right back to Thornburg. His 3 is good. The freshman, Toby Thornburg, wanted to get in on the strong freshman showing from almost every freshman tonight. Another 3 from the corner, rimming out. Connor Williams, the rebound, looking to big body his way in, gets fouled. Will head to the line. That was Toby Thornburg's first 3 of the year. Was previously 0 for 3 from beyond the arc. So now shooting a 25% clip. 99-75. Connor Williams at the line. Cannot hit the first. Connor Williams, a 71% free throw shooter. Looking to split them, and will. Nice ovation for Big Cozy with one of the best nicknames I've ever heard. I gotta say, that's incredible. Devin Berger, the mid-range deuce. The most points of the year for the Swarthmore Garnet. But a quick answer from Akeem Lana Papula, the and one. But the most points of the year for the Swarthmore Garnet coming in the second round of the NCAA tournament. You don't often see that. 101 points. Their previous high was 97 to Washington College earlier on January 12th. Rebound by Thornburg. Swarthmore can dribble it out and move on to the Sweet 16 against Keene State. Swarthmore officially moving on, but St. John Fisher with a valiant effort, but a big-time loss. Had a great game last night against Whitworth. This time just not enough. Not enough to overcome the hot shooting from Swarthmore. The most points they've scored all year, 57% from the field, 51.5% from three, 17 of 33. Just unbelievable again, continuing their hot streak. Final score, 101-78, Swarthmore moving on. Thank you for joining me, Luke Nichols, on the Centennial Conference Digital Network. I believe I will see you next week. If not, it's been an absolute pleasure, but I hope to be back. Have a great night, everybody. Swarthmore winning 101-78.